Welcome to the Advanced Hobby Lab. Today I want to see what it takes to make my 3D prints glow in the dark. So I have a couple of options today. First off, I have this glow in the dark PLA filament that I got. This is a 250 gram spool, so it'll be perfect for some small testing. I've also in the past used acrylic paints to finish my models. So this is some glow in the dark acrylic paint. I can give that a shot as well. I could just use a standard Vinci, but I thought I'd do something a little bit different. I found this UFO flying saucer model on printables.com that I thought would look really good in glow in the dark. So the first step would be to print out my models. Let's get started. Okay, so I got my models printed. This is the model printed in the glow in the dark PLA. So right off the bat you can see it has kind of an interesting color to it. It's a neutral color. You can't tell just by looking at it, at least in the daylight, that it's glow in the dark. But it does have a little bit of a translucent color to it. So that's going to be fun to test with. Now here's another model just printed in my standard gray PLA. This is the model I'm going to use for painting. So before I can start doing any testing with these, I need to get this guy painted. The first step is to apply a primer coat. I moved out to the backyard so I can operate in a well-ventilated area. I mounted the part on a 1/8 inch wooden dowel so that I can easily rotate it in order to get a more even coat of paint. I taped one of my paint drying stands to the inside of the cardboard box using some blue painter's tape. I left that on the ground. I will be using that once I'm finished painting. I just need to keep spraying in an even back and forth motion. As I continue to spray, I can rotate the dowel in my hand in order to get complete coverage. After letting that dry for about 24 hours, I can start on the first coat of acrylic. I squeeze out a little paint onto my palette and I start painting. So far the paint job is coming out a little blotchy, as it looks like the paint doesn't really want to stick to the primer coat. This may be fine as it's only the first coat. I decided to add a little bit more paint to my palette after shaking the bottle extra hard, hoping that would actually improve the consistency a little bit. Unfortunately, the paint job still looks quite blotchy. Hopefully this will be improved with the second coat. After letting it dry for about an hour, I can apply a second coat. I start by adding some fresh paint to my palette. I use my paintbrush to try to hand mix it, hoping that would improve the consistency a little bit. Unfortunately, the paint still doesn't want to seem to stick to the part, so I have adopted a technique where I more have tried to glob the paint on instead of brushing it. I think this is helping more of the paint stay on the part, but I don't think it's helping the paint stay evenly across the surface. Here we have a side-by-side comparison of the PLA and the painted model. You can see that while the PLA model has a very consistent light color, the painted model has a very inconsistent green color, with some areas of the model seeming to hold on to more paint than others. While this result so far is slightly disappointing, the more important aspect of this comparison is to see how they look when they glow in the dark. I left both models on my desk under my LED light for the same amount of time. Now I'm going to turn off the lights. The PLA model looks fantastic. It started glowing right away and was even bright enough to start illuminating my desk. The painted model, however, is very disappointing. It was barely even bright enough to be caught on camera. I want to try one more test, where I use my pen light, which is a much brighter source of light. I'm going to start with the PLA model. I'm just going to draw on the surface using the pen light and then compare the brightness of the glow in the dark effect. The translucent color of the PLA has given the part a nice diffused look. Now moving on to the painted model. I'm going to do the same test with the pen light. This model doesn't seem to have any residual glow from the previous test. However, after applying the pen light, the part is noticeably brighter. I wouldn't say it's as bright as the PLA model, but at least it's bright enough to be caught on camera. I really like this PLA. This is everyone glow in the dark PLA. It worked fantastically, it printed well, it glowed very brightly. I was very pleased. Unfortunately, I wasn't quite so pleased with the paint I used. This is Folk Art brand glow in the dark paint. Now,
I don't know why it performs so poorly. I don't know if I got a bad batch or if it's just the Folk Art brand doesn't produce a high quality glow-in-the-dark paint. If you have any experience with glow-in-the-dark paints and have a brand that you like to use, please let me know. I can try that out next time. Do you think there's a different process I should have been using, a different way of painting the model that might have worked better? Let me know that as well. Leave a comment down below. If you found this content interesting, please leave me a like. If you want to see other stuff like this, please be sure to subscribe. And thanks for watching.